Welcome folks, this is Wayne here, yet another outdoor and gear review channel. Today I want to show you a beautiful folder by NedFoss. NedFoss is known for budget blades, and their folders in the past have been a little bit clumsy. Now they have come out with a new one. They called it Black Mamba. That's such a beautiful 80s type name, Black Mamba. How's about Python? How's about Super Alligator? Now that's the knife. It already looks beautiful. I was already in here just like a rat, so that's not an unboxing video. So there we go. This is the Black Mamba. G10 handle scales, D2 steel, ball bearings, and it's a flipper tab right here. Opens butter smooth. I have the reverse Tanto edition. There's also another one with a bit of a spear point type of blade. But I like Tanto, and I also like reverse Tanto. That's beautiful. We have a flat grind. So very stable, very substantial blade. Pretty thick for a folder, actually. Look at that. You can definitely drill a hole, stab something with that. The flat grind should be very stable. Beautiful coating. I mean, D2 steel does well with coating because it tends to rust a little bit. And this definitely is a beautiful coating, very silky, very smooth. I can already tell that it will like to cut. Now we have a liner lock here. The liner locks up in the first third of the blade, just like it should, so it doesn't lock in too deep. So that means it can disengage easily. So this thing drop shots, just as we expect, having ball bearings, of course. Yeah, what I like is the circumference of the handle is extremely comfortable. I wear large gloves, by the way, so I have rather large hands. This is a really substantial folder. So yeah, the handle doesn't give you too many constraints, but it feels most comfortable this way. Absolutely ergonomic, super elegant lines. What I really like about this knife is it's really full size, and it gives good ergonomics, yet it still looks very elegant. Like, you could work with the knife, but also it doesn't look clumsy like a work knife. It looks very elegant, very muscular. Drop shots. Now, one point of criticism that I have or had initially was that the liner lock is not so smooth. I have experience with smoother locks, and it's also, like, compared to the blade is super thick. Here the blade stock and the liner is a little bit weaker, so it's not a super hard use knife, but it's definitely a capable knife. Perhaps not for outdoor, also because of the open ball bearings, but definitely for standard work. So how heavy is it? I think it feels pretty light. Let's see, 116 grams. That is not heavy at all for a knife of this size. And the only thing that they could have done a little bit better is the liners. You have steel liners. And first of all, if you have G10, a G10 handle like that, G10 is super robust. You can actually get rid of the steel if you really want to save some weight. But the steel liners are fine. However, you see they're not skeletonized. So they could have saved a few grams right there, like many budget quality blades do. Speaking of which, what's the price point of this thing? To me, it reminds me very much of a CVV knife and other budget flipper folders, elegant knives that are still capable. But the price point on this one is not $50, not $60. It's actually $35 or $36 on Amazon right now without any special discounts. That is pretty amazing. Let's see if it cuts out of the box. I never cut anything with it so far. Yeah, that goes very well through paper. Yeah, I tried to make a little wave that was not possible, so it's very sharp. Very, very sharp. It really likes to cut, and it's because this is such a high flat grind. You see the coating. The coating is so silky and so smooth there. It really likes to cut. Definitely also likes to stab. Yet it's definitely an excellent knife. It's very robust as far as knives go that are based on a liner lock and based on ball bearings. Now, of course, a super robust folder would be something like the SR1 Lite, okay, which runs on washers, which has a triad lock, but you'll feel it just this feels differently. Also, the operation. Now, when it comes to blade length, the NedFoss is almost up there with the SR1 Lite. Yeah, it is a very substantial knife. It's not a small knife at all, but it feels very comfortable in the pocket. It has a deep carry pocket clip. It's very inconspicuous if you look for a knife that is not too apparent in public. And it looks like a muscle somehow. Really elegant, full size knife, very large, excellent in the hand, and just a pleasure to play with, except for the liner lock that could be a little bit better when disengaging. Yeah, superb knife. NedFoss with this knife definitely entered a new ball game, and it's probably up there with some of the cheaper CVV knives, although it's not quite there, but the price 35, 36 bucks. I hope you enjoyed this little desk review. This was Wear and Tear, over and out.